Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Brevo contact from Facebook lead ads lead. So I am an owner of a digital marketing agency and I promote my agency with the help of Facebook lead ads. And I manage the data of all my leads using Brevo. Here what I want is that as soon as by the potential customers or clients, a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads for my agency, I want to create that lead as a contact in my Brevo account. Now creating these contacts manually after the new lead is generated is very time consuming. So what I've done is I've simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And here in this automation, I'm going to build a connection between Facebook lead ads and Brevo with the help of it. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation process step by step, for that let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Brevo contact from Facebook lead ads lead. So as an owner of a digital marketing agency, I generate leads through Facebook lead ads to attract my potential clients interested in my services. I use Brevo to manage my email marketing campaigns, nurture leads, and automate follow-ups. By integrating Facebook lead ads with Brevo, every time a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads by the potential customers or clients, automatically that lead should be created as a contact in my Brevo account. This automation helps me to stay connected with my leads, improve engagement, and ultimately convert my leads into paying clients. And I'm going to create this amazing automation between Facebook lead ads and Brevo with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Create Brevo Contact from Facebook Lead Ads Lead. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow, okay? After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select Facebook Lead Ads Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this Create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Brevo Contact from Facebook Lead Ads Lead, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One window says Trigger, other says Action. So what is Trigger and Action? Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, Trigger says when this happens, and Action says do this. That means what is Action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Facebook Lead Ads. As with the help of Facebook Lead Ads, I'm promoting my digital marketing agency. I want that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads by the potential customers and clients, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Facebook lead ads. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant. After selecting the trigger application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you already have. After that, over here it says connect with Facebook lead ads. Before clicking on this button, remember to log into your Facebook account on a new tab so that you can build the connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect very easily. After logging in, I'm going to click on this button right here. As I've done that, you can see over here I've successfully authorized Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing over here, it is asking for us to select the page and the lead gen form. For the page, I've created a page in the name of Digital Dynamics. With the help of this Facebook page, I'm promoting my Facebook lead ads. So for the page over here, I'm going to select it as Digital Dynamics. I'm going to search over here. I'm going to select the page as Digital Dynamics. Okay. And in this page, I have created a lead gen form over here in the name of digital dynamics form. With the help of this lead ads form, I am collecting the leads data. So for the lead gen form over here, I'm going to select it as digital dynamics form, okay? After selecting the page and the lead gen form over here, it says simple response. Over here in the trigger, I need the simple response. So I'm going to toggle this button on of simple response, okay? After doing that, it says save and send test request. I'm going to click on this button right here. As I'm going to do that, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Facebook lead ads has now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead with the help of Facebook lead ads. And after generating the test lead, I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test lead being generated or not. For generating the test lead, what we are going to do is we are going to open Meta's lead ads testing tool. With the help of this tool, we can generate the test lead, okay? Now, in order to generate the test lead, it is asking for us to select the page and the form. So the page over here, I'm going to select the page that I've created in the name of Digital Dynamics, okay? And for the form, I'm going to select as Digital Dynamics form, and then I'm going to click on this preview form button right here. As I've done that, you can see this form is then going to appear in front of you, and using this form, I'm collecting my leads data. Let us generate the test lead. It is asking for the lead's first name. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as new. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as lead. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as newlead@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number over here, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number, okay? After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. As over here it says the test lead has been sent, this means now the test lead is generated. I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and as you can see over here, the response of the test lead being generated has been captured in our trigger. First name is new, last name is lead, email is newlead@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number, created date and time, and all the other details. As now the response of the new lead being generated using Facebook lead ads has been captured in our trigger, this means that Facebook lead ads has now been connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. My objective is that as soon as by the potential customers or clients, a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads, I want to create this lead as a contact in my Brevo account. Now for that, we're going to set up our action step, in which for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Brevo. And for the action event over here, I'm going to select as create or update contact. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you have. After that over here for the domain, automatically the domain is going to be entered right here. It is asking for the API key. So now to have the API key, what you have to do is you have to go to this hyperlink button right over here. After coming to this hyperlink, I'm going to generate a new API key. For that, I'm going to click on this button. I have to give a name to my key. So for the name over here, I'm going to give it as new contact created. This is the key name. I'm going to generate the key from here. You can see the key is generated. I'm going to copy this key from here and paste it right over here, okay? After entering the domain and the key, I'm going to click on this save button right here. As I've done that, you can see Brevo is now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connected, it is asking for all these details with the help of which we are going to create a contact in our Brevo account. So with the data of these fields, what we are going to do is I'm going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, this was the previous step, Facebook lead ads, new lead and sent. As I'm going to click on it, this is the same response that was captured in the previous step. In the response, we have received the leads data, and I want to create this lead as a contact in my Brevo account. So for the data of this field of the contact's email, I'm going to select the data of my leads email from my previous response. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data, okay? After that, it is asking for all these details. I'm going to select true for do you want to use email blacklist, and for do you want to use SMS blacklist, I'm going to select as true. For the list over here, I'm going to select the list over here as new leads right here, okay? After that, it is asking for update enabled. I'm going to select over here as true if I want to update the contact, okay? Next, it is asking for the SMTP blacklist sender. I do not have the required details, so I'm going to skip the part. It is asking for the last name of our contact, so I'm going to map the data of the last name. For the first name, I'm going to map the data of the first name right over here. This is the first name, okay? After that, it is asking for the SMS, which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. It is asking for the double opt-in. I'm going to select it as none right here. For the amount, notes, for the notes, I'm going to write it as New Facebook lead ads lead. Okay, this is a note over here. Okay, then it is asking for title, close date, opt-in. I'm going to skip the part. Okay, it is asking for the WhatsApp. For the WhatsApp over here, I'm going to map the data of the mobile number that I've received. Okay, it is asking for all these details. So I'm going to skip the part and simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, in the response we have received the ID, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Brevo account. This is the Brevo account you can see right over here. In contacts over here, I'm going to go to the list section over here. After coming to the list section, I'm going to go to this new leads section over here. This is the list, and this list, a new contact has been created over here. Let us tally the response of this contact that is created. The name of the contact comes over here as new lead. Okay, over here the email comes as newlead@pabblytudes.com. Then over here for the mobile number, you can see a dummy mobile number has been entered right here. This is the another mobile number. The notes comes as new Facebook lead ads lead. Okay, as now over here a new contact has been created in my Brevo account. This means that we have successfully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and Brevo with Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate another test lead with the help of Facebook lead ads to check whether this automation workflow that we have created is successfully working or not. Okay, so now in order to do that, I'm going to open the Meta's lead ad system tool again. Now this is the tool right over here. It says you can create one lead per form. You need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So as I've already created a test lead with the help of this form over here, I have to delete this existing lead. Now in order to do that, I'm going to click on this delete lead button right over here. As I've done that, it says your lead has been deleted. I'm going to refresh this page from here. Okay, as I've done that, now again it is asking for us to select the page and the form. So for the page over here, I'm going to select it as Digital Dynamics again. So over here, this is my page. I'm going to select it. This is the form. I'm going to click on this preview form button. So this is the form right over here, which is asking for the first name, last name, email and phone number of our lead. I'm going to fill in the required details. As you can see, I filled in the required details. First name as test, last name as lead, email is testlead@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number. After entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. It says over here your test lead has been set. As another test lead is generated, I'm going to go back to my Brevo account. Over here, I'm going to go back to the list that I've created. You can see a new contact has been added successfully. If I'm going to open the contact over here, the name comes over here as test lead. Okay, for the email is testlead@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number. You can see right over here. Note comes as new Facebook lead ads lead over here with all the other details. As now a new contact is created, this means this workflow that we have created using Pabbly Connect is successfully working. Now let us sum up till now what we have done. I am an owner of a digital marketing agency. Using Facebook lead ads, I promote my agency. And using Brevo, I manage the email marketing and the leads data. Over here for the trigger, I've selected as Facebook lead ads new lead instant, as whenever by the potential customers or clients for my digital marketing agency, a new lead is going to be generated. The trigger over here is going to capture the response of the lead's details. For the action, I've selected as Brevo create or update contact. This lead that is generated using Facebook lead ads is then going to be added as a contact in my Brevo account. And for that, I've built a connection between these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect in this manner. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.